All right, y'all. So we have some crazy, crazy bullish things going on right now. I mean, outside of some positive price action, which we definitely love to see that. We love to see the chart doing this, starting to go up, starting to cook. We love to see that. But outside of that, if you've been around for a minute, you all know there's been a debate. Who's the top project? Are we going to go by market cap? Are we going to go by the first project released on Base? Are we going to go by the first project released on Coinbase? When it starts to, go by metrics, it starts to be overwhelming in the favor of Toshi. But even still, people have been finding ways to try to slip other things into the conversation and slip other projects into the debate. So it looks like Coinbase had to just, come and do something a little sneaky and just be like, we told y'all who the king is. Like Coinbase had to come and update. They had to come and update some things when it come down to Toshi, so it says the right things that needs to be said. Now you still may have to, I'm gonna just show y'all. Let me not do too much talking. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, share the video and all that. And we just gonna get straight into it so y'all can see what Coinbase got to do, since people still making it a debate. But you got to think about it this way as well. Do you want to just come out and tell one of your kids that your other kid is your favorite? Like, who wants to do that as a parent? So you kind of gotta, let everybody know that that's my favorite kid without letting your kid, like, come on now, bro. You know how you got to do that. But seriously, check it out. So he said, I think this settles the Brett beef. So yeah, shout out to Round Tripper of the Century. Shout out to him, man. He actually found this update. Toshi's description updated on Coinbase. Toshi is now officially the face of Base. So as you can see, what is the history of Toshi? Toshi was created to become the face of Base, building its brand through community-driven initiatives. Boom. I mean, that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy right there. So as you can see, that's what it says. Then I was like, yo, I can't find that on Coinbase because I wasn't looking at the right part of Coinbase. And I'm like, yo, can anybody, verify that? I said, I couldn't verify this. Mine doesn't say that. And a lot of other people didn't see it either. Then my man's comes through with the clutchery. He says, yo, if you look on the normal Coinbase, not the advanced, I found it under Insights. So if you click over here on Insights, you can actually see down here at the bottom, Toshi was created to become the face of Base, building its brand through community-driven initiatives. So this has been updated to include the face of Base. This is not something that had to be added, that needed to be added. But I mean, Coinbase already listed Toshi first. They pretty much like we all, if you use common sense, you kind of know what that meant already. Like it was a debate. Who's going to get the first Coinbase listing? Like what project is king really? It's not really a debate at this point. Like people were still making it a debate, trying to, spin the narrative. Some projects is paying influencers to say certain things, and you got all type of people getting paid out here and stuff going on. So they had to make it a lot more obvious by saying Toshi was created to become the face of Base. What is the history of Toshi? Toshi was created to become the face of Base. They didn't have to add that. What's the history of Toshi? And that's what they go with. They didn't have to do that, So the fact that Coinbase does that, does it not point once again to them thinking that this is the face of Base? Them choosing this as the face of Base. Is this not Coinbase's confirmation? I mean, because that's what I see. I see a Coinbase confirmation right there. So personally, I feel like the debates are over. Like we can pretty much see, we see who's Coinbase's chosen child is, man. And I mean, that wasn't really rocket science. The Coinbase wallet was once named Toshi. Like we already know how Brian feels about his, his pets and stuff. So yeah, like Toshi is very, very dear to Brian's heart. So this is not some big shock. It's something we all knew, but it's something that some people didn't want to accept. So I mean, this makes it easier to accept, but it's still hard. Some people probably don't want to accept it still. But I mean, this is the reality. This is what's said. So yeah, I mean, let's move on to some more. Move on to some more. So check it out. More bullish news, more bullish stuff. Everyone freaks out when you're down, but when you're up, nope. Buy. I love dips. Buying more in green, too easy. 10x plus. Toshi is the next Shiba. And to be fair, everybody do want to buy now that it's green, now that it's going up. No one's scared anymore. Everyone all of a sudden, oh, I believe in the project. Let's all jump in now. It's like, yo, now is when you decide to jump in. The whole time it was going down and all these clowns coming out of nowhere. Notice how many people come onto Toshi videos to say Toshi is over and Toshi is dead. Why are you randomly sitting around thinking about Toshi if it's over with and if it's dead? Why are you coming all the way from a whole different community to come and FUD the Toshi community if it's dead? Why are you clicking on a Toshi video if you're making all this money in these other communities? It never made any sense. And these guys coming all the way to where we are just to spread FUD, they didn't realize that they were buy signals. All of these guys are buy signals because something that's dead don't attract a bunch of people to it talking trash. Something that's dead does not attract that much attention. So we've known it from the start. Like, this is why we've been telling you the whole time it's going down, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Learn the game. Understand what's going on. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why these people would be here if that were true. Like, you know, like the project that's really dead, no one's saying anything about it. It just is dead. You know, like, so yeah. My man said another day of Toshi being top 2 meme by volume on Coinbase. This is one of the few exchanges where volume cannot be faked. Coinbase volume usually indicates retail's interest in an asset. And, you know, Floyd said, you know, pretty regular thing these days. That's a fact. That is a fact. Check it out. So you see it. You see it right now? Cooking. So this isn't a huge shock, man. Toshi is just dominating. Toshi is very, very dominant as a project, and it's becoming clear to every single community. It's becoming very, very clear to every community that Toshi is pretty much the king of base and is probably going to be the king of this cycle. I think a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize what we've all seen in Toshi, like how strong the community is. We got projects with higher market caps or more motion, sitting here looking at our volume and looking at how much we're doing. Like, it's very clear, like something's big is loading up with Toshi right now, man. It's very, very clear. So, yeah, that being said, another comment. Toshi is consistently trading at so much higher volume than any Solana meme coin on Coinbase. Retail don't lie. They love Brian Armstrong's cat. Original IP memes are retail magnet. Shiba has proven it last cycle. This cycle could be cat season. And I mean, it's looking like it's loading up to be that way. It looks like Toshi is about to take this cycle by storm, and a lot of people who's been sleeping on it, they're gonna wake up and realize that this is where it is. This is crazy. Like I said, everything is aligning. You got Trump here making America the crypto capital. You got Coinbase, which is the king in America. Now you have Toshi, which is the king of Coinbase. It's all of this stuff is adding up and it's aligning so perfectly where it looks like it's a clear winner, but obviously it's only time is going to tell. But if you had to look at how many catalysts and how many things is pointing to Toshi being the king of this meme coin cycle, I mean, it's just a lot of things that's hard to ignore. But check it out. Wouldn't be surprised that all of Toshi pulls a Shiba this cycle. Coinbase volume and retail interest. Send the blue cat to Valhalla. So, I mean, nobody will really be surprised. It all actually makes sense. I feel like it'll be more surprising if it's not, like if something else can really outperform this, because I don't care about how many holders something else has or any of that. I would really be surprised if something does better than Toshi, because Toshi is aligned extremely well to do something crazy. So I would be more surprised if something does better than Toshi, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised to see Toshi really take over the way that we think the way that we think that it can, because we see all the evidence to support it. I'm not just here, you know, pulling stuff out of thin air, hoping and praying, oh, because my bag is this big, I hope that it happens. Like, no, I'm out here showing you every single day all this content. And the fact that I have not run out of content and there's always something new to show, that speaks for itself. So, yeah. He says, my bet is that Toshi is the most probable ticker out there to pull off such a move in 2025. We'll let the market decide in time, but I can feel it in my bones. Billions, bruh, billions. In 2021, Dogecoin pumped in a 8x in a day. This is how crazy the alt season gets. So don't let these whales shake you out at these low levels. That is a fact. That's a fact. And then it does look like Toshi is lining up to do it. Like I said, everybody's noticing these parallels being drawn to what's going on with Toshi right now. Everybody is starting to notice it. So yeah, then we're gonna end it off with a quick recap here of what's been going on with Toshi, because bullish. Everything about this is just bullish right now. So here's a quick recap. Since December, that's it. The last 2 months, Toshi got BitGet, Bybit, Coinbase, Crypto.com, KuCoin, and now Kraken. Not to mention a ton more that I don't even remember off the top of my head. Nearly all of the hot tier 1 exchanges, emerging high volume ones in the span of a couple of months. Toshi is ahead of the curve, but the journey ain't over. Join us now or be left behind. I mean, they're accomplishing more. Like, Toshi is out here accomplishing more than many projects do in their entire lifespan. Toshi in the last 2 months have accomplished like most projects dream. It's most projects dream to accomplish ever what Toshi has been accomplishing in the last 2 months. So you gotta let all the noise and all the FUD just go in one ear and out the other ear. You can't fall for the things that people are saying. You have to just look at the facts and look at the evidence. I feel like when you see that price going down, when you see your money going down, and you start getting nervous and anxious and scared, like, it's hard to think clearly, but you have to be able to think clearly no matter what, because that's the way that you profit in this game. So there we have it, man. Let me know what you all think. Like I said, this is very, very bullish. I feel like the debate is over. More bullish news is constant bullish news. It does not stop in the Toshi community. Toshi is king. This cycle is going to be crazy for this project, so you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss what's about to come up, man. So yeah, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, fam.